Oh dear. What's the time? 8 o'clock, that's alright. Still early. Still plenty of time left in our evening. I might look at some AA afterwards. I'll take like a Worcester or a Montana or something out. And then look at what it does with the defensive air. Reinforced sectors is ridiculous. If you think we're losing planes now, you wait till you see what a battleship that's fully spec for AA does to them. Makes a right mess. Interesting why it's taking so long to get a game now. Because who says will be no longer than a 1 minute and it'll be filled with bots, and that says 1 minute 31. Discuss that. Interesting comparable test because we're in the same tier again. But this is the Midway. You also notice that we didn't get rack up the numbers last time, but because we played that deep strike test, it wasn't quite as reflective as what I had been playing before. If I switch the ship back to how it was, and then we'll have another go and see if we can get over that. Get back into those big DPS numbers.
Autopilot mode enabled.
2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. You do that half speed, my dear. Oh, look at that. Look, autopilot is set. I can't change the speed. I'm trying to change it down. It won't do it. Not having it. No, she is full speed on autopilot only now. Jazz hands. Lovely. Hey, Darth Regis. Welcome back. Let's go and search. Who's there? Any other bots? Surprisingly, not many people playing the ships tonight. Everyone's kind of done it and finished it already. But I need to get this finished tonight because I have no playtime available tomorrow because I'm out all day racing. So this needs to get done tonight. Let's go into this chicken Kiev.
We're under attack. Returning.
Again, a bow on attack, not particularly good. Fortunately, she's opened up. It's given me an opportunity to bring the planes round, come in from the side. Annoyingly, the DD's turning away. Damn, that player was almost looking like it has some ability. But 3.5k for our trouble for a manoeuvring DD. Who is not a bot? Me. Well, not always. I've been known to be. Is she going to stop and smoke up? But she's spreading the whole broadside now, so hopefully we get a better hit. There we go, 5.5k. But that there be the, oh, look, planes aren't responding. I've asked them to turn, they won't. There they go. Now they're turning. I was hammering the key there, and she didn't turn. Oh, poo! Can't see her now. I can see you though. See, we're playing a slightly more objective-based game this time. Now I'm going to gamble that she's in there, in that smoke. I'm going to try and torpedo it because my strike wing looks a bit like this now. Let's go on a bomb run. 6 torps. A nice short window of activation there. Nice tight reticle the longer we're on the run, but you see if I turn it'll widen. So planning your run nice and early. gives you a nice tight reticle. And those are your rewards for planning in advance. Is the Benson in the cap? Yes. So both caps. No, we've lost the Alpha cap. Annoying because they're all bots. That'll just tick now. So how long you're going to have a game time left is anyone's guess. But all I'm going to do is just send these bad boys in here. I'm going to have to drop off reasonably early because of where those fires are. I don't want to hit the edge of that AA bubble. Tight reticle out of context. It's kind of amusing. Yes. Yes, I can see what you mean.
Fighter airborne.
Just don't take it out of context. Let's see what the St. Louis got to say for herself.
We're under attack.
Can't get these to tighten up because we're under heavy AA fire now.
Taking fire.
So they're going and then we're going to turn away. There's a lot of fish out, but they're not all mine. Did she turn? She didn't.
Approaching target.
We are all bots here. So we're still under heavy AA fire, so the reticle won't tighten up. And you lose your aircraft. That St. Louis is a beast. So much so, we're going to have to go and try and drop some bombs on her instead. Bites tongue and does not mention obvious. Tight reticle joke. Do you have a tight reticle joke you'd like to share with us?
We're under attack.
We are under attack. Yes, we are under attack. We all seem to be under more AA fire again. Oh wow, oh she blew. That's the case of is she going to bang though? It's a question of is she going to go bang though? Right, let's try this. This is bloody difficult.
Approaching target.
Especially when you come up far too soon. Ah! Look at that. Just not tight enough. No jokes. I'm having to turn the other way because of all the defensive AA. I can hit Y, try and heal my wing a bit. Did we fly through that? I think we must have because we seem to have engaged a lot of attention. Let's drop off our own little set of fighters there, see if we can do something about that.
Fighter airborne. We're under attack.
So much AA around now, you've really got to think about what you're doing. And even if you do, look at that, that's on the bow of a North Carolina. She made a mess of airplanes.
We're under attack.
I was actually trying to strike, oh we did get it, I was trying to strike further on the nose because we didn't have a fire there.
Engaging enemy. We're under attack.
That'd be the end of those bombers. So we've got a DD up there that we should assist with first. Get rid of the Benson.
Maintaining present course. Waypoint reached.
I need the planes, the ships to stay alive longer before we can actually get into doing the damage. Oh, he's a goner, can't bother with him. Go back and get some torpedoes and go to the other side and go for the Monarch.
Airborne.
CVs basically can wait. That seems to be the general theme. Just go get them last. You're not going to alpha strike them, you're just going to commit resource to doing nothing. Play the frontline ships first and get the CVs at the end. Of course the downside of that is it means if you do want to get rid of the aircraft early, you're not going to have air supremacy. They're going to be in combat, planes flying around the entire game. Don't like her angle, but we'll drop them off early just to make her stay on course. And we're going to turn around and then we're going to hit her from the side. Standard cross drop. Having trouble getting my reticle to tighten up.
Returning to ship. Taking fire.
Let's have a little nose of those. It would appear someone's tried to attack my CV, and as you can see, we just shot down a load of aircraft,
Taking fire.
and we took a total of 200 damage. That was really worth his effort, I'm sure. God, I wish I had the AP bombers on board for the Bismarck. That'd be cool.
Approaching target.
Need to work out a way to change the contrast on this part, because I can't see very easily where the end of the yellow line is for the arming point. Apparently we killed something. Let's have a little watch, see what we do here. He's going to eat all 6. A lot of damage, but he's still afloat. He's not a paddling. I think he's flooding. But because we're only on... this isn't going to be a full flight, is it? No. Because they hadn't finished rearming down here. I think the Bismarck, yeah, damage counter's still going up. She's probably a goner. Keep an eye on that. Oh, he's coming for another strike on me again. Again, I just don't care. He's not carrying enough alpha to bother me.
Fighter airborne.
It becomes a bit more relevant shortly. Let's just whack the CV over there.
Enabled.
Still a big scary North Carolina around here. There's a big scary North Carolina.
Taking fire.
Off the beans. I'm trying to slow the aircraft down so we can get a nice tight group. Now, while we're on target, I can increase speed. Drop off her bow. Nearly actually run out of time there. I think that was like on about 0.1 seconds. Wiggle the bum a little bit. C16. That was all the torps into her again, but she still floats. She's still alive. She desperately needs help from her CVs as well. If this was a player, you'd expect them to be screaming Hail Mary. But then she's isolated herself anyway, so
We're under attack. Returning.
we'll drop those off. Say farewell on the way back.
We've destroyed an enemy battleship.
Your strength is still in torpedoes, as it would say, clearly seem seems to be.
Engaging enemy. We're under attack.
Attention. Reporting a target's position.
She's not moving, is she? Get all the torpedoes in because she's not moving. That's annoying. Are we? Can we get them all in? We've got 5, but we've got no floods.
Our victory is in sight.
So they're nearly recharged. We're going again, Sam. Shikaku's down, so it's only the Midway
Maintain
left.
present course.
176,000 damage, predominantly done with torpedoes. 26 torpedoes we've landed. A little bit underwhelming in other areas. As we saw, the AA defence is significantly better. I didn't get that for free. We've really had to work hard for this. but I've had to be a bit more diligent planning your bombing runs, avoiding AA bubbles, working around the ships with the heavy AA, and not driving through them. So like now I want to fly over here, because he needs to come after these ships, doesn't he, to have any chance. So I'm going to call my fighter squadron to there to defend that airspace there.
Fighter airborne.
And now that's limited his ability to be able to wage war against those ships. Can we do anything with the Midway? Probably not. He's dropped a set of fighters in advance of this ship by the looks of it.
Engaging enemy. Taking
Midway's actually really fast, so we'll give her a lot of lead. But she's turning, isn't she? She's turning. Alright, well, we're going to drop these right on her arse then there.
We're under attack. Returning to ship.
But she's doing what we were trying to set up earlier. That turn. Oh, she's gone. Shame they didn't run out of points. But she was turning to avoid them. She was going to take 2 and then we'd have swung round here and hit her again from the other side. More respectable damage. Uh, 56. Is that so? That's how many aircraft hit, number of hits, and we did 139. So our primary alpha damage was 139. We did 31k for 11 bombs, nearly 100,000 in torpedo damage, and 12 in rocket damage for a cost on that game of 14 aircraft. And then we did a lot there in the floods, which was mainly that Bismarck and Monarch, I think. Yeah, so better.